We go now to Sierra McKinney. La Russell, Missouri, get ready to get it on. La Team Roping, La Russell, Missouri, La Team Roping. Let's do it. It'll be Sierra and Dylan at 1. Hudson Wood, Wyatt Cox. Come on in. Hudson Wood, Wyatt Cox. You're going to be next. Yeah, Sierra. Look at this. Sierra, 744. Nice spinning. Head on to Arena 2 for your second. 13-second cutoff here, ropers. Hudson Wood, Buffalo, Texas. Wyatt Cox out of Bluffdale. By way of California, Ranch York and Jonathan Torres at 3. You're going to be next out. Wyatt says we'll get it on a short rope. 8 and 78, short rope. That's how we operate. Ranch York and Jonathan Torres. Here's you an NFR qualifier on the backside. Ranch York out of Cisco, Texas. Hannah Mendenhall and Carson Johnson at 4. Be ready. You're going to be here plus 5, 15 and 20. And that's going to be too long. 13-second cut. It's going to be no time. No time. Let's go to Hannah Mendenhall. Soda Springs, Idaho. Carson Johnson, Casper, Wyoming. You're going to be clean. A barrier 1242. You're good. Go get you another one in Arena 2. 12 and 42. We're going to go to Midland, Texas. It's Alonzo Natividad. Tyler Worley, Stephenville, Texas. Fantastic NFR qualifier. Great steer wrestler, getting everything set to go. Here's Alonzo and Tyler. Collier County, Douglas Rich at 6. You're going to be next. And I mean just handy. 8 and 54. 854. Collier Cowdrey, Millsap, Texas. Douglas Rich. Another NFR qualifier by way of Illinois getting set with Collier Cowdrey. Braden Struder and Wesley Thorpe, if Wesley's back from the interview booth. We'll roll them for just a moment. 7 and 72. 772. We're going to roll you, Braden. Wesley's going to go get on his hill horse. We're going to go to Jacob Minton and Denton Dunning. Here's 8. One of our pros here on the backside. This Denton Dunning. About a couple years, Denton, just on the jackpot scene. Him and Catch Kelton were terrorizing everybody for about 3 months, about $100,000. And jackpot team roping. This Denton Dunning, we're going to pop the top here. Is going to be no time. No time. We'll get the arena cleared out. We'll go to Rendon Andrew, Dublin, Texas. Teamed up with NFR qualifier, Shay Carroll. Shay Carroll did it a few times. At one time, I remember Sports Center. One of his great heel horses as well. Guy trains, rides lots of great fraternity horses. Shay Carroll on the backside. By way of La Junta, Colorado. Now Stephenville, Texas. Teamed up with Rendon Andrew. They are going to take no time. We're going to go to Reagan Blum. Let's go to Iowa. Braylon Tryon, Lipan, Texas. We'll get to see Braylon next week to be a 5. Roping with Clay. This is team number 10. Alves and Davis at 11, then Hammerstrom and Cox at 12 if Wyatt's back. It'll be Eduardo Alves and Dustin Davis at 11 next. Going to be no time. Let's go to Eduardo Alves, Decatur. Dustin Davis, Terrell, Texas. Heath Hammerstrom, Wyatt Cox at 12. McKinney and Vic, you're going to be 2 out at 13. Heath Hammerstrom and Wyatt Cox, number 12. You're going to be next out. If Wyatt's back, if not, they're going to be here 7 and 97. 797. Let's go to Braden Streeter and Wesley Thorpe. We'll go to 7. Let's just go to 7 and get that taken care of. We're going to roll 12. Heath and Wyatt. Wyatt's coming back. Fisher, McKinney, and Blaine Vick. You'll follow the team in the box. This will be Team 7. Braden Streeter out of Murrieta, California. Some beautiful country there at the West Coast. It'll be no time. We're going to roll 12, Heath and Wyatt. We're going to go to 13. Let's go to Fisher McKinney out of La Russell, Missouri. Blaine Vick out of Dublin, Texas. I've been getting their money for a long, long time right here in the Ville. Cale Clements, Jonathan Torres at 14. You're going to be next out. There we go, Fisher. There it is, 6 and 56. What a way to kick it off. 6-5-6. Cale Clements is out of Huntsville. Jonathan Torres, Stephenville, by way of Florida and Louisiana. But eventually we all get to Stephenville. It's Cale Clements, Jonathan Torres, and if we're not here, we still at least have a P.O. box here. Silvano Alves and Tyler Worley. Let's get these two champs put together. They're going to be here 8 and 26. 8 and 26. We're going to go to Decatur, Texas. Silvano Alves and Tyler Worley, if Tyler's back. Let's roll this team for just a moment. Oh, he is. All right. We'll go to Silvano and Tyler. Two greats. Enjoying the sport at the rope when one enjoyed it at the other end for a while. Now we're on both sides looking at the problem together. Watch this, Silvano Alves. Tyler Worley. Two greats right there, 8 and 88. Good roping, guys, 888. Rylan Lamb and Douglas Rich, number 16. Collier Cowdrey, Dylan Graham at 17. Henry Townsend and Carson Johnson at 18. 130 teams in this Pro-Am. Remember, 13-second cut in the first round. All right, Doug's coming back around. Let's go to Collier Cowdrey and Dylan Graham if Dylan's back. Henry Townsend, Carson Johnson at 18 next. Plus 5, going to be 12 and 95. We'll go to Henry Townsend, Carson Johnson, 18. Braden Streeter, Denton Dunning at 19. Studa Kemper and Carroll at 20. There no time. Braden Streeter, Denton Dunning, 19. Studa Kemper and Carroll at 20. Wood and Long at 21. Here's Braden Streeter out of Murrieta, California. Denton Dunning, Surprise, Arizona. Ryder, Studa Kemper, Shea Carroll at 20 to follow. They're 8 and 38. Ryder, Studa Kemper, and Shea Carroll, number 20. Leave home by 21, Hudson Wood and Jake Long. Alfonso Natividad and Dustin Davis. Gonna be no time. Let's go to Hudson Wood, reigning world champ, Jake Long. Gold buckle dreams, no longer dreams, baby. We're living the reality. Here comes Hudson Wood, Jake Long, Alonzo Natividad, and Dustin Davis at 22. You're going to be next out. They're going to be 7 and 29. 7 and 29. Alonzo Natividad and Dustin Davis, 22. Heath Hammerstrom and Zane Pratt at 23. York and Cox at 24. Here's Alonzo and Dustin. There's going to be no time. Let's go to Heath Hammerstrom, Zane Pratt, 23. Rance York, Wyatt Cox at 24. 25, Marky Martinez and Nicky Northcott. Rylan Lamb and Douglas Rich at 16. You're 3 away. Eric Clean, 6 and 54. Rance York and Wyatt Cox, number 24. He'll be followed by Marky Martinez Jr., Nicky Northcott at 25. Then we'll get Rylan Lamb and Douglas Rich at 16. They come around like a scorpion. We're going to strike them. 6 and 56. Marky Martinez Jr., Nicky Northcott, number 25. You're up. Kale Clements. Actually, it'll be Rylan Lamb and Douglas Rich second out at 16. Kale and Wesley 2 out. Got to be no time. All right, let's go to Rylan and Douglas, 16. It's Rylan and Douglas, 16. Here at the end of this go-round, Enoch McGill will drag the arena. Kale Clements, Wesley Thorpe will follow this team. Here's Rylan and Douglas, 16. Going to go take a look. It's no good, guys. Going to be no time. That was number 16. We're going to go to 26, Kale and Wesley.
So I found a place with pizza.
7 and 53. 7:53. Let's go to Silvano Alves and Levi Lord. Here's you, an NFR qualifier on the backside. On the front side, Silvano Alves was the first man ever to win back-to-back PBR world titles. And then he skipped a year and did it in 2014. He went 2011, 2012, skipped a year, let somebody else have a chance, and came and did it in 2014. Silvano Alves, Decatur, Texas. Levi Lord, Mineral Wells. Trips to the NFR, lots of money won throughout the years. One of our best here in the world of team roping. There you go. They're going to be +5. They're 14:51. Guys, that'll be too long. There's a 13-second cut here in the first round. It'll be no time. Let's go to Jacob Mitten and Dylan Graham at 28. 29, Zach Sutton, Douglas Rich, Bowden and Worley. Going to be 2 out at 30. Going to be here no time. Let's go to Zach Sutton and Douglas Rich. Going to be 29. Kobe Bowden, Tyler Worley at 30. Skylie McKinney and Denton Dunning at 31. Be ready.
Actually, the photographer I got is
You want to say thank you to our friends at Resistol. We live it every day. Since 1927, we've been living it every day. Resistol, the best all around. Whether you're out day working or looking to go out for a night on the town, you better make it Resistol. Take a look at that. Oh, the rough and ready, the 30X rough and ready. Resistol. Zach Sutton, Douglas Rich, getting ready. Kobe Bowden, Tyler Worley, you're going to be next. Smooth here, 5 and 88, 588. Kobe Bowden's out of South Dakota. Tyler Worley, originally out of Burrville, Arkansas. Now here, Stephenville, Texas. 3 times to the Wrangler NFR. Skylie McKinney and Denton Dunning at 31 to follow. They're going to be +5. They're 12 and 51. You're good. 12-51 on to Arena 2. Skylie McKinney, La Russell, Missouri. These McKinneys can rope. Here's Skylie, teamed up with Denton Dunning. Getting ready to done it right here. Cameron Sims and Shay Carroll at 32 to follow. Eduardo Alves and Jake Long at 33. Cameron Sims, Shay Carroll at 32 next out. Smooth run here with a 7 and 85 gets them started. They done it. Cameron Sims and Shay Carroll, let's go to number 32. Eduardo Alves and Jake Long at 33. Sprouse and Davis going to be 2 out. Smooth, 7 and 63. Eduardo and Jake at 33. And be followed by Sprouse and Davis. We're looking for Eduardo Alves and Jake Long, number 33. It'll be Eduardo Alves, Jake Long, 33. Bryson Sprouse, Dustin Davis at 34, then Townsend and Hendricks. Be ready at 35. There going to be no time. We're going to go to Bryson Sprouse. We're going to go to Iowa. Dustin Davis out of Terrell, Texas, 34. Henry Townsend, Caleb Hendricks at 35. Walter and Wyatt, Coulter Sellers, Wyatt Cox at 36. Be ready. They're going to be here clean with a barrier, 12 and 10. You're still good. 13 seconds to cut, and you're still good. 12 and 10. We're going to go to Henry Townsend, Caleb Hendricks at 35, 36. Coulter Sellers, Wyatt Cox. Calkins and Northcott at 37. Caleb Hendricks, Nevada. Past champion of Clovis, California Rodeo. Here it's going to be 7 and 98. Coulter Sellers, Wyatt Cox at 36. Calkins and Northcott at 37. Ferris and Vic going to be 2 out at 38. 9 and 40. Be ready. Team 12, we haven't forgot about you. We'll pick you up. It'll probably be towards the end of this route. We're 26 away, and we'll drag. We'll drag in 26 teams. We'll get to see Enoch McGill. Nacho! Getting ready. Kenan Calkins, Nicky Northcott next out. Going to be no time. There's Kenan Calkins, Nicky Northcott. Coming off several big wins, one last week. Then at the Survey as well. Nicky Northcott, Kenan Calkins. 37. Cannon comes to us out of Clyde, Texas. Trip Ferris and Blaine Vick at 38 next. We're going to take a look at that head catch, make sure everything's right, and it's not good. It looked like a team rope and run, but it was no good on the front. Going to be no time. Let's go to Trip Ferris out of Oklahoma. Blaine Vick at 38. Marky Martinez Jr. and Levi Lord at 39. Evans and Rich at 40. After 40, if we can, let's try to get Team 12. Heath Hammerstrom and Wyatt Cox. If we can, he'll be up in 3. Marky Martinez Jr. and Levi Lord at 39. You're next to go. 8 and 76. 876. Marky Martinez Jr. and Levi Lord at 39. Then 40, Peyton Evans, Douglas Rich. Hammerstrom and Cox. That's Heath and Wyatt at 12. We'll try to get you in 2. $40, Peyton Evans, Missouri, and Douglas Rich are going to be next. Going to be no time. Here's Peyton Evans and Douglas Rich, 40. If we can, Heath Hammerstrom and Wyatt Cox at 12 to follow. Rendon Andrew and Dylan Graham at 41. Sierra and Paul will be ready at 42. Be taking the top 20 back on 2 head to that short round. We got 2 rotations here. We'll drag in 22 teams. Here's 40. Peyton Evans, Princeton, Missouri. Douglas Rich out of Weatherford, Texas. They're going to be clean in the field. 5 at the line, 12 and 48. You guys go on to that other arena. Let's get Heath Hammerstrom and the man coming right down the middle of the pan. The man with the plan. It's Wyatt Cox, number 12. Heath Hammerstrom, Wyatt Cox. Be followed by Rendon Andrew and Dylan Graham at 41. They get it good. They're 697. Team 12 is who that was. Hey, let them know when you get there, Heath and Wyatt, in that second arena, Team 12. They'll pick you up. Let's get back on track with Rendon Andrew and Dylan Graham. Dylan, of course, NFR qualifier. Earned over $122,000 there in Vegas this last December. They are clean here with a barrier. They're going to be 12 and 63. 12-6-3. We're going to go to Sierra. Sierra McKinney and Paul Eves, number 42. There's your past world champ. Rider student camper Hunter Cook at 43, 44. Jenkins and Carroll. Paul Eves carrying 2 world titles to his credit. Originally out of Missouri, and guess who's from Missouri right here? Sierra. They're going to be clean but a barrier. They're 12 and 23. Rider student camper and Hunter Cook. Let's go to 43. Another NFR qualifier. Jackson Jenkins, Shea Carroll at 44. Kobe Bowden and Jake Long, 45. We say thanks again to all our pros sticking around, all our guys that make a living with a rope and a horse. The Wolves. Thank you for being a part of this. What an opportunity it is to get to rope with some of the greats in the sport of team roping. Rider student camper, Missouri. Hunter Cook, Dublin. Originally out of Vernon, Texas. Jackson Jenkins, Shea Carroll at 44. Bowden and Long going to be 2 out at 45. 46 and 7. Be ready. 18 away from a tractor drag, and then it'll be rotation 2. Hunter Cook on the backside. Smooth, 882, 882. Let's go to Jackson Jenkins. We're going to San Angelo, Texas. Shay Carroll on the backside, 44. Kobe Bowden and Jake Long at 45. Roxy Fitzgerald and Dustin Davis. You're going to be 2 out at 46. Kobe Bowden and Jake Long fill the boxes. Number 45 going to be next out. Oh, they're going to max the penalties out, a barrier and a leg. They're going to be 19 flat, and that'll be too long here for our go-round. 13-second cut. They'll take a no time. Kobe Bowden out of Belfouche, South Dakota. Jake Long, Morgan Mill. Roxy Fitzgerald and Dustin Davis, number 46. Make your way inside. You're next. Clean, but a barrier, 11.97. Here's Roxy Fitzgerald and Dustin Davis, 46. Cameron Sims and Caleb Hendricks at 47. Weishauer and Cox are going to be 2 out at 48 if you're back. Cameron Sims, Caleb Hendricks next out. Hold time. Hold up just a second, Ropers. Hold up just a second. We'll go to Mineral Wells, Texas. There's something in the water there in Mineral Wells. It's kind of crazy. Cameron Sims and Caleb Hendricks, here's 47. Sloan and Wyatt, Weishauer and Cox, if Wyatt's back at 48. There's going to be no time. Sloan and Wyatt, let's roll this one. Wyatt, we'll roll you. We'll roll you. Yeah, no rush, man, no rush. Thank you, though. We're going to go to Reagan Blum and Nikki Northcott, number 49. Bryson Sprouse, Blaine Vick at 50. Calkins and Lord, you're going to be 2 out at 51. There's no time. We're going to rope with 50. It's Bryson Sprouse, Blaine Vick, Cannon Calkins, Levi Lord at 51, Van Loan and Rich at 52. 53 and 4, get ready to go. Cannon Calkins, Levi Lord, 51 next out. There's going to be no time. We'll go to Cameron Calkins out of Clyde, Texas. At a 5-time NFR qualifier, Levi Lord out of Mineral Wells. Coming in with professional rodeo earnings of over $1.3 million, Levi Lord. John Cole, Van Loan, and Douglas Rich at 52 to follow. Skyley McKinney, Paul Eves at 53. We do have a cut, 21.45 on 2 to be in the top 20. We are 11 away, no time. 11 away from a drag, no time. Let's go to John Cole, Douglas Rich, 52. A hat, cap. Oh, we didn't. It has to be the World Youth cap. You can wear one, but it's got to be World Youth or a cowboy hat. You're out of dress code. There's going to be no time. John Cole and Douglas, 52. Scotty McKinney, Paul Eves at 53. They're clean, 7 and 59, 7-5-9. Let's go to Scotty McKinney and Paul Eves at 53. Warner Ryan, Hunter Cook, 54. 55, Wimberly and Carroll. And then we'll get Sloan Weishauer, White Cox. They're going to be here 774. Let's go to Warren Ryan, Hunter Cook, 54, Wimberly Carroll, 55. Be sure to get entered into the City of Stephenville, the 19 and under 10-5 handicap. $150 a rope or enter up. There's a drawing option available That'll be 175 to draw in. Forehead progressive after 1. You can draw in, or you can get your run. City of Stephenville. Team roping 19 and under. 10-5 handicap. That's next. Books on that will close at the end of round 1 of the next rotation. $7.94. Let's go to Braden Wimberly, Shea Carroll, 55. Peyton Evans, Zane Pratt, 56. Wells and Davis. We'll go to Brendan and Shea, 55. And then let's go Sloan and Wyatt, 48. We'll go 55, Wimberly and Carroll. Sloan Weishauer, Wyatt Cox, second out. Again, books are open on the City of Stephenville, 19 and under, 10-5 handicap. Your next open of the day. Your final one of the Friday, going to be 8:05. All right, let's go to Sloan Weishauer, Wyatt Cox. We'll go to 48 to clean it up. It'll be Sloan and Wyatt. Peyton Evans and Zane Pratt, you'll follow at 56. Going to be no time. We're going to go to Peyton Evans and Zane Pratt, 56. Remy Wells, Dustin Davis, 57. We will drag ropers. Remy Wells, Dustin Davis, 57 next. There's going to be no time. Let's go to Remy and Dustin, 57. Trip Ferris, Tanner Tomlinson, 58. Morrows at Northcott, Stein and Tryon. Gonna be no time. It'll be Trip Ferris and Tanner Tomlinson, 58. Cody Morrows, Nikki Northcott, 59. Stein and Tryon, be ready. Cody Morrows, Nikki Northcott, 59 next out. Five going to be 14 flat, and that'll be too long with that leg. 13-second cut in the first round, no time. Cody Morrows and Nikki Northcott, 59. You'll be full like Caden Stein and Braylon Tryon at 60 to end the round. Caden Stein, Braylon Tryon, 60. No time. One to go, Caden Stein and Braylon Tryon. We're going to drag in it after this. Yeah, after this one. Yeah. Yeah, either Chase will drag or, yeah, Rochambeau. Okay, let's see. All right. If you guess the right number between 1 and 3, you have to drag. 4 is not an option. Here's Kate and Braylon. We will drag, and then it'll be rotation 2. 5, they're going to be $13.92. The leg's going to be too long. They'll take a no time. 20 and 58, the current cut. We're going to drag the arena. We'll be right back with the final rotation of the Sendero Pro-Am headers. Sendero. Navigating Wealth. It's going to be Hannah Mendenhall and Levi Lord, number 61. 70 rope right here. Remember, 13-second cutoff in the first round only. 13 seconds is too long. $12.99. Well, we call that the Goldilocks effect. That's just right. It's going to be Hannah and Levi, number 61, John Cole and Jonathan at 62, Weishauer and Rich at 63. As we do say thank you to Bandit Hat Cinch. Don't let your hat fly off. Designed for rodeo athletes, this simple lightweight cinch keeps your hat secure when it matters most. No bulk, no distractions, just confidence in the arena. Go see our friends at Bandit Hat Cinch. It's going to be 12 and 54 to kick it off. Let's go to John Cole Van Loan and Jonathan Torres, 62. Sloan Weishau, Douglas Rich at 63. Sutton and Eves, be ready. We also want to say thank you to our friends at ADM Animal Nutrition. They've been fueling equine performance since 1925. Going to be no time. Sloan Weishau, Douglas Rich, number 63. You'll be followed by Zach Sutton, Paul Eves at 64, Jackson Jenkins, Carson Johnson at 65. Remember, Rovers, you can wear a cowboy hat or a baseball cap. The only baseball cap, though, that's allowed is the World Youth Team Roping Breakaway Championships baseball cap. You got to get them purchased right down here. Otherwise, it's a cowboy hat. And it's going to be Sloan and Douglas 63, Zach Sutton, Paul Eves. That's the rules all weekend, started since yesterday. It's going to be Sloan and Douglas, then Sutton and Eves at 64, Jenkins and Johnson. And everybody here needs to fill out. No Douglas. Let's roll this one. Let's go to Zach Sutton, Paul Eves. Let's go to 64. We're going to go Zach Sutton, Paul Eves, 64. We're going to roll Sloan and Douglas. Zach and Paul, Jackson Jenkins, Carson Johnson. Also, be sure to fill out that participation form, that waiver. It gets you a free membership. Also, it's going to put you in a drawing to win you $300 Turtle Box speakers. We got all. It runs the gamut. We say thank you to our friends at Midas right here in Stephenville. It's going to be no time. Jackson Jenkins, Carson Johnson, that's 65 now to rope. Briar Dry and Shea Carroll at 66. From brakes to tires to oil changes, Midas Stephenville focuses on safety first. Every visit includes a free courtesy inspection, so you can drive with confidence wherever the road takes you. Midas here in Stephenville. Jackson Jenkins out of San Angelo, Texas. Carson Johnson, 65. Briar Dry and Shea Carroll, 66. Wyndon and Pratt at 67. No time. Briar Dry, Shea Carroll, 66. Wyndon and Pratt at 67. Hale and Davis at 68. Going to be no time. Let's go to Sam Wyndon and Zane Pratt, 67. Hagen Hale, Dustin Davis, 68. Russo and Tomlinson, 69. $650. 650. On to Arena 2. Hagen Hale, Dustin Davis, 68. Before like Cade Russo. And Tanner Tomlinson at 69. 70 is going to be Coulter Sellers, Case Key. Cade Russo and Tanner Tomlinson, you may ride in 69. You're going to follow the team in the arena. Clean. They're going to be 897, 897. Cade and Tanner, 69 to rope. Then Coulter Sellers, Case Key at 70. 71, Fitzgerald and Northcott. Coulter Sellers, Case Key at 70 next out. 763. 763. Coulter Sellers, Case Key, 70. Rocky Fitzgerald and Nikki Northcott at 71. Slade Lord, Caleb Hendricks at 72. After 72, let's get Sloan Weishauer and Douglas Rich at 63. You're going to be 3 away. Try to pick that up. Thanks again to our friends at Smarty Built on authenticity, integrity, and faith, Smarty Rodeo dedicated to cultivating champions in and out of the arena. Fiercely committed to rodeo, giving back to youth, supporting the professionals, and serving everyone in between. Learn more at smartyrodeo.com. Roxy and Nikki, 71. Come on. Going to be 7 and 52. Clean, 752. Rocky Fitzgerald and Nikki Northcott, 71. Slade Lord and Caleb Hendricks at 72. Sloan Weishauer, Douglas Rich at 63. You're 2 away. I also want to say thank you to Roofing and Restoration Services of America. The World Youth Team Roping Championships welcomes them on board. Family owned and operated in all 50 states. They are built on consistent quality, professional management, and protecting what matters most. 8 and 30. 830. 72, Slade Lord, Caleb Hendricks, you're up. You'll be followed by Sloan Weishauer, Douglas Rich at 63. Cody Maros and Levi Lord, 2 out at 73. Durham Ranch, where proven bloodlines meet a bold vision for the future. Owned by Jason and Keisha Itkin, Durham is building a program designed to elevate Western performance horses, riders, and the industry as a whole. This isn't just breeding, it's building what's next. Durham Ranch. 687 coming with it. Let's go now to Sloan Weishauer, Douglas Rich, 63. Sloan Weishauer, Douglas Rich, 63. You'll be followed by 73, Cody Maros and Levi Lord. Ropers get entered in that next division. It's 19 and under. It's a 10-5. It's handicapped. And the books will close in 59 teams. Get those entries in. 725. 725. That's 63. Let's go to 73. Cody Maros and Levi Lord. Be followed by 74. Carson Frost, Jonathan Torres. Stewart and Eves going to be 2 out at 75. The cut to the short round in 1864 on 2. Carson Frost, Jonathan Torres, let's go at it. You're next at 74. No time. Carson Frost, Dewey, Arizona, Jonathan Torres. Left of the sun and north of the moon. This guy's just out of this world. It's Frost and Torres and Stewart and Eves at 75. Sanders and Johnson at 76. Well, be sure to stop by, see McKenna there. Get all your swag. Baseball caps, T-shirts, sweatshirts. Heck, you might need them here in 3 or 4 days. You never know. Texas is hot or cold right now. It's going to be 7 and 28. 728. Kurt Stewart and Paul Eves here, 75. Courtney Sanders, Carson Johnson, you'll follow at 76. Boggs and Carroll going to be 2 out at 77. Ropers, thank you for traveling near and from far to come and rope with us here at the World Youth Team Roping and Breakaway Roping Championships. Presented by Sev's Judgment Day, our title sponsor, owned by Durham Ranch. Take a look at that fine stallion, Sev's Judgment Day. Going to be no time. Courtney Sanders and Carson Johnson, 76. Roper, Boggs, Shea Carroll, 77. Spiller and Pratt at 78. Roper, Boggs, and Shea Carroll next out. No time. Let's go to 77. It's Roper and Shea. They'll be followed by 78. Timothy Spiller and Zane Pratt. Littrell and Davis are going to be 2 out at 79, then 80. Rolling Ranch Boutique, owned by Gretchen Healy. Western style made for the arena and everyday life with something flattering for every woman. Be sure to check them out at Rolling Ranch Boutique. Clean with a barrier, 1273 on to Arena 2. 1273. Timothy Spiller and Zane Pratt, 78. Randy Littrell, Dustin Davis, 79. Davis and Cox, going to be 2 out at 80. Randy Littrell, Dustin Davis, 79, next to go. Clean, 746. 746. Randy Littrell, Dustin Davis, 79. You'll be followed by Walker Davis, Wyatt Cox at 80. Russo and Long going to be 2 out at 81. 82 and 3. Walker Davis, Wyatt Cox next out at 80. 798. 798. Walker Davis, Wyatt Cox, 80. Then Cade Russo, Jake Long at 81. Sturmer and Hendricks going to be 2 out at 82. 83 and 4, have it on your mind. Cade Russo and Jake Long, the box is now yours, guys, at 81. 5, they're going to be 11 and 13 with a penalty. 11-13. Cade Russo, Jake Long, 81. Then Tegan Sturmer, Caleb Hendricks at 82. McKinney and Dunning at 83. 50 away from closing the books on that City of Stephenville 10-5 handicap. Welcome to the Cowboy capital of the world. It's also the City of Champions, Stephenville, Texas, where reality does not exist, and I know. I have breakfast with the Lost Boys every Friday, and we have vowed to never grow up. 6-78. Not here in the view. 6-78. We're going to go to Tegan Sturmer, Caleb Hendricks, 82. Fisher McKinney, Denton Dunning at 83. Wells and Worley at 84. Tegan Sturmer, Caleb Hendricks. We're going to roll this one, Tegan. We're going to roll you just a minute. Fisher, McKinney, Denton, Dunning. Let's go to 83 if we got Denton. Yeah, we're good. We've got Fisher, McKinney, Missouri. Denton Dunning out of Arizona. Be followed by Remy Wells, Tyler Worley. We're rolling 82, folks. This is 83. 84 is going to be Remy Wells and Tyler Worley. Hale and Eves at 85. 84, Remy Wells, Nebraska, and Tyler Worley going to be next. How about this? 7-12. They hit him with the best shot. They did. Remy and Tyler, 84. 85 is going to be Hagen Hale, Paul Eves, 86. Briar Dry and Levi Lord going to be 2 out. Here's Remy Wells, Central City, Nebraska. Tyler Worley, Stephenville. Hagen Hale and Paul Eves at 85 if they're back. 10-25. 10-25. Hagen Hale and Paul Eves. Oh, they'll be followed by Briar Dry and Levi Lord at 86. James and Carroll going to be 2 out at 87, 89, and then 90. Briar Dry and Levi Lord at 86 next to go. It'll be no time. Let's go to Briar and Levi. Here's 86. Stratton James Shea Carroll at 87. Slade Lord and Nikki Northcott. You're going to be 2 out at 88, 89, and then 90. Stratton James Shea Carroll, 87 next to go. Clean with a barrier, 1268. 1268. Stratton James Shea Carroll, 87. Then Slade Lord, Nikki Northcott, 88. 89. Colt Sanders, Dustin Davis, then 90. After 90, we're going to get Tegan Sturmer and Caleb Hendricks. It'll be Stratton James and Shea Carroll. We need to roll this one. We'll roll them. We're going to roll you for a moment, Stratton. Let's go to Slade Lord and Nikki. Nikki's here. Yes. All right. Slade Lord, Lamar, Colorado. Nikki Northcott at 88. Colt Sanders, Dustin Davis, 89. Spiller and Thorpe at 90. Then we'll get Sturmer and Hendricks. Colt Sanders, Dustin Davis is Dustin's back. Clean run, 787. Colt Sanders, Dustin Davis, 89. We'll roll this one. We're going to roll Colt and Dustin. Let's go to Timothy Spiller and Wesley Thorpe at 90. So we're going to roll 89. We're going to go to Alabama for Timothy Spiller. Wesley Thorpe, Stephenville by way of Throckmorton, Texas. Here's 90. Tegan Sturber and Caleb Hendricks, second out. Tegan Sturmer, Caleb Hendricks next out. We're going to take a look at the head catch. Let us take a gander here. +5. They're going to be 13-15. Well, now we're too long. 13-second cut. We tried. We had to make it right. We're doing all we can, folks. Too long. 13-second cut. Let's go now to Tegan Sturmer, Caleb Hendricks. Stratton James and Shay Carroll if Shay's back around. And we'll get them. Stratton and Shay will be next. Smooth here, 764. That was 82. 764. Let's go to Stratton and Shay, 87. Colt Sanders, Dustin Davis at 89. Then Wyndon and Long, you're going to be 2 out at 91. 42 left. Books are still open on the City of Stephenville 10-5, 19 and under handicap. Get those entries in. We'll close them in 42 teams. Oh, leg. They're going to be, hey, how about this? $12.99. Just walking the line, boys. $12.99. Good luck in Arena 2. Let's go to Colt Sanders and Dustin Davis, 89. Here's Colt Sanders, Lufkin, Texas. Dustin Davis, Terrell, Texas. They'll be followed by Sam Wyndon and Jake Long at 91. We'll have to roll Boggs and Hendricks at 92. All right. Listen up, ropers. We need the following ropers to the entry office 5 minutes ago. Case Key, Cooper Britton go to the entry office. Eli Smith, Eli Essex go to the entry office. Gonna be no time. All right, this is kind of more of my jam right here. Sam Wyndon, Jake Long, 91. Got to keep it sharp dressed. Got to keep it looking flashy. Wyndon and Long, 91. We're going to roll Boggs and Hendricks at 92, so Kurt Stewart, Denton Dunning at 93. We also need to see Reagan Overstreet, Sloan Weishauer to the entry office, Bradley Brewer, Jasper Whipple, and Slade Lord. You have won you a trip to the entry office. Here's Sam and Jake, 91. Rolling Roper and Caleb at 92. We're going to be no time at 91. We're going to go to 93. Kurt Stewart and Denton Dunning. Done it. Randy Littrell and Tyler Worley at 94. Lawrence and Eves going to be 2 out at 95, then 96. Again, thank you to all of our open ropers sticking around and hanging out here in the Pro-Am. We appreciate all of you. Going to be no time. Randy Littrell, Tyler Worley, 94. Be followed by Lawrence and Eves at 95. Sturmer and Lord at 96. And let me tell you something to all you amateurs out there. I've been doing this a little bit, and I remember when a lot of these guys that are on the opposite end were right where you were at. I've had that opportunity and that blessing. We're just the circle right here, paying it forward. It's Trevor and Paul at 95. Going to be here clean, but a barrier, 14:49, and that'll be too long. Trevor and Paul at 95. Sturmer and Lord at 96, 97. Lewis and Carroll, be ready. And we say thanks and congrats to all of you ropers that have made it to that apex of that sport, put in that time, the sacrifice that it takes. All you kids out there wanting to do the same thing, you be sure to talk to these guys, 9 and 10. See if you can shorten up that learning curve a little bit, 9 and 10. Tegan Sturmer, Levi Lord, 96. Remember, you can ask anybody a question and they'll give you an answer. That's why you want to be sure you ask the right person the question, all right? Because they'll be able to tell you better. Tegan Sturman, Levi Lord, 96. Cole Lewis, Shay Carroll at 97. Wimberley and Northcott at 98, 9, and then 100. Also, we encourage all of you, all you kids, you be sure to go meet all of our great sponsors, the representatives. And if you don't do anything else, go shake their hand and tell them thank you. Gonna be no time. No time. Cole Lewis, Shay Carroll, 97, Wimberley and Northcott. Introduce yourself. Because as much as we like to think everybody knows who we are, most everybody don't. Introduce yourself. Tell them thank you. That could be a start of another relationship. You never know. It's going to be Cole Lewis, Shay Carroll, 97. Business. It's Wimberley and Northcott at 98. Parks and Davis, 99, and then 100. Also, mind your manners out and about. You never know who's out there watching, and you never know who they are going to ask. Hey, have you seen this kid? We're going to roll 97. It'll be Braden Wimberley and Nikki. Nikki's back. We're going to roll 97. Let's go to 98. Braden Wimberley and Nikki Northcott. Joseph Parks, Dustin Davis at 99. Then Walker Davis, Wesley Thorpe, if Wesley's back, at 100. After 100, we'll go to 92. Joseph Parks, Dustin Davis next out. Dustin's still here. They're clean with a barrier, 11 and 50. 11-5-0. Joseph Parks and Dustin Davis, 99. They'll be followed by 100. Walker Davis, Wesley Thorpe. Roper Boggs, Caleb Hendricks at 92. You'll be 2 out. We've got 34 left on the roster. Get those entries in for that 10-5 handicap, 19 and under. It's an aged division. Five here, 15:38. Going to be too long with a leg. There'll be no time. Let's go to Walker Davis and Wesley Thorpe, 100. You'll be followed by Roper Boggs, Caleb Hendricks at 92. Roper Boggs, Caleb Hendricks next out. Hey, look at this. 6 and 29. Good stick in there, Walker. Georgia making a little racket. 6 and 29. I got that sweet tea. They like to go fast and go left there in Georgia. 6:29. All right, let's go to Roper Boggs, Caleb Hendricks. Got him. We'll try Cole and Shay if they're here. 6 and 18. That is 92. 6 and 18. There's Shay. Take your time, Shay. We're good. We're good here. We appreciate all you guys sticking around. Take your time. I know a lot of you are back-to-back, and that's what happens when you rope so good. So take your time. We say thanks to all of you. Micah Kearney and Jake Long, you'll follow at 101. We'll have to roll Henderson and Hendricks at 102. So 103, Benton Bell, Denton Dunning, you're going to be 2 out. Micah Kearney and Jake Long at 101, you're going to be next out. There's no time. No time at 97. We're going to go to 101. Here's Micah and Jake. We'll roll 102. So Benton Bell, Denton Dunning at 103, you're next out. Benton Bell, Denton Dunning, next to go. 30 to rope. Deuces are wild, and they're throwing them up. Deuces. 6 and 23. Peace out. We're going to roll 102. Let's go to 103. Benton Bell and Denton Dunning. Caden Fain, Tyler Worley at 104. Cade Fain, Tyler Worley, 104 next. Plus 5, 1108. 1108, good luck to you. Cade Fain, Tyler Worley at 104. They'll be followed by 105. Caden Stein, Paul Leaves, Trevor Lawrence, and Levi Lord at 106. Only 28 left here. Thanks again to our friends at RV Fix. When something goes wrong on the road, RV Fix makes it simple. Start with a video call. A master technician will help you out. $795. $795. Caden Stein and Paul Eves, you're up. And then Trevor Lawrence, Levi Lord at 106. Ryan Kindle, Shay Carroll at 107. 1769's the cut. As we say thank you to Alpha 2 Equine, advanced drug-free technology designed to support equine soundness using the horse's own blood. It targets inflammation in the joints and soft tissue, helping manage lameness and keep horses performing at their best. Alpha 2 EQ, proven science, built for performance. Learn more at asteriaglobal.com. Here's Caden Stein, Paul Leaves, 105. Trevor Lawrence and Levi Lord at 106 next.
That collar chart either, Brandy?
11 and 26. 11-26. Trevor Lawrence, Levi Lord, 106. He'll be followed by Ryan Kindle and Shay Carroll at 107. Creed Kaysen and Nikki Northcott if Nikki's back at 108. Ryan Kindle and Shay Carroll at 107 next to go. We'll take our time. Got to be no time. Only 25 to go. We'll go to Ryan Kindle, Shay Carroll, 107. They'll be followed by Creed Case and Nikki Northcott at 108. 109, 110. You have 25 teams before they close the books on the city of Stephenville, 10-5, 19 and under. Get your entries in. We appreciate our friends at Equinity. Give your horse the Equinity edge. Equinity Horse XL, 100% amino acid supplement designed to support faster recovery, improve stamina, and better focus, helping your horse perform at its best. No fillers, no sugars. Stop by and see our friends at Equinity. 840. Nice work. Good luck to you in Arena 2. Creed Kaysen and Nikki Northcott at 108. Then Hardy McMillan, Dustin Davis, 109. Lewis and Thorpe at 110. Then we'll get Cole Henderson, Caleb Hendricks at 102. You'll be 3 away. Hardy McMillan, Mississippi, and Dustin Davis next out. They are 637. Hardy McMillan, Dustin Davis, 109. Let's go to Mississippi and Texas. 110, Cole Lewis and Wesley Thorpe to follow. Cole Henderson and Caleb Hendricks are going to be 2 out at 102. Cole Lewis and Wesley Thorpe at 110 next out. 7 flat. Cole Lewis, Wesley Thorpe. That team was 7 flat. Here's Cole and Wesley, 110. Henderson and Hendricks, 102 next. Nine and 58. 958. Let's go to Cole Henderson, Caleb Hendricks, 102.
I called my dad. I was like,
We got Caleb.
if I have a leaky tire, do I need to go really slow or really fast?
No, Caleb. That's all right. We're going to roll you, Cole, for just a minute. Let's go to Courtney Sanders, Jake Long. We got 111. No, that's okay. We're going to roll Thane and Hendricks at 112. What about Stratton James and Denton Dunning? No, let's roll. Let's roll. Let's go to Micah Kearney, Tyler Worley. Can we do that? Okay, that's a hard no. Let's go to. All right, we got Denton. All right, we'll go to slowing down a little bit. It'll be Stratton James and Denton Dunning. We're going to revert to slowing down. It'll be Stratton James, Denton Dunning. 113.
So we just left it at discount, really?
Micah Kearney, Tyler Worley at 114 to follow.
I was thinking, how am I going to...
Micah Kearney and Tyler Worley going to be next. Going to be no time. We'll go to Micah and Tyler, 114. 115, Cole Henderson, Paul Eves. Richmond and Lord at 116. Cole Henderson and Paul Eves at 115. You're going to be next out. We'll get Cole and Paul. Going to be no time here. Cole Henderson, Paul Eves. We got Paul. No. Let's get Cole and Caleb. We'll get Cole and Caleb, 102. Then we'll get 111, Courtney Sanders, Jake Long. $19 away from closing the books. Thanks again to Seb's Judgment Day and our friends at Thurham. Courtney Sanders, Jake Long, 111 next out. That's what you call a toe touch. 7 and 14. Touch your toe, 7-14. We'll go to Courtney and Jake, 111. Rylan Richmond, Levi Lord. You'll be next out. Gonna be no time. No time. We're going to roll 112, 115. We're going to go to 116. Rylan Richmond and Levi Lord. We have 17 to go. They're going to be +5. They're 12-21. 12-21. We're going to roll Travis Brown and Shay Carroll. Travis, he's coming back around. We'll get him here in just a second. Ryan Kendall, Nikki Northcott, number 118. Ryan Kendall, Nikki Northcott, 118. All right, so we're going to go. So no Nikki yet. All right, we do have Shay. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go Travis and Shay. We got Travis. You guys let old Travis come on through. All right, perfect. Travis Brown, California, Shay Carroll. They're going to be here clean. Shay, you good? 8 and 11. Everybody's good. 8 and 11. We're happy to have Travis Brown here with us. I'll tell you what, 6'7". 6'7". That's how tall that guy is. And double tough. It's going to be right here. Ryan Kendall, Nikki Northcott, 118. 119, Benton Bell, Dustin Davis, 120, Frost and Thorpe. So we'll go Ryan, Kendall, Nikki Northcott. Benton Bell, Dustin Davis, 119, 120. After 120, we'll get 112 and 115. 15 to go. Benton Bell, Dustin Davis, next out at 119. This team here is going to be no time. No time. It's going to Benton Bell, Dustin Davis, 119. Case and Frost, Wesley Thorpe at 120. After 120, we'll get Floyd Fain and Caleb Hendricks at 112. Be sure to stop by and see our friends. Go see Kirsten there at Best Ever Paths. One of our great sponsors right here. Be sure to stop by and get you some. Going to be 7 and 49. Let's go to 120. Carson Frost and Wesley Thorpe. It'll be followed by Floyd Fain and Caleb Hendricks at 112. Henderson and Eves at 115. Be ready. Thanks, Nikki. Floyd Fain, Caleb Hendricks next out. Smooth, going to be 707. 707 at 120. Floyd Fain and Caleb Hendricks, 112. You'll be followed by Cole Henderson, Paul Eves at 115. Sanders and Long at 121 coming your way. 12 away. Last call for entries on that 19 and under 10-5 handicap. Last call. We'll close the books at the end of this go-round. No Caleb at 112. Let's go to Cole Henderson, Paul Eves. We'll get Cole and Paul if that works. We'll go to 115. Colt Sanders, Jake Long at 121. Now, healers, we'll just keep all of you here. We only have 12 left. If you got multiple runs, healers, just stay right here. 7 to 25. Let's go to Colt and Jake. There's going to be no time. 122, Cade Fain and Caleb Hendricks. We'll roll that one. What about... We got Caleb. We'll go to Cade and Caleb. And you healers, just stick around right here. If you got multiple runs from this point on, stay right here. We've only got 10 to rope. We'll finish here in Arena 1 before advancing healers. Here's Cade Fain, Caleb Hendricks. Floyd Fain, Denton Dunning. Second out. Floyd Fain and Denton Dunning going to be next. Smooth, 8 and 14, 8-1-4. Caleb, you come right back. We'll get you with Floyd here in just a little bit as well. Floyd Fain, Denton Dunning, 123. 124, Hardy McMillan, Tyler Worley. Here's Floyd Fain, Happy Texas, where everybody will greet you with a smile. No time. We're going to go to Hardy McMillan and Tyler Worley, 124. Parks and Eves, if he's back. Warner Ryan, Levi Lord at 126. 8 away. They are clean with a barrier, going to be 12 and 14. 12 and 14. Joseph Parks, Paul Leaves. Let's roll this one. Let's go to Warner Ryan, Levi Lord, 126. Sendero. Here's Warner Ryan, Levi Lord, 126. Creed Kaysen and Shea Carroll at 127. Brown and Northcott at 128, if Travis is back. Creed Kaysen and Shea Carroll next. Got to be here 8 and 58, 858. Creed Kaysen and Shea
Salvatore is still in the cut.
Carroll. It's going to be Creed and Shea, 127.
Is Jonathan Torres still in the cut?
We're going to. And then we got Shea, Travis just roped. What about Rylan Richmond, Dustin Davis? Oh, there's Nikki. There's Nikki. Travis just roped, though. Travis just roped.
Okay, he's just trying to figure out.
Let's go to Rylan Richmond and Dustin Davis. Can we do that? No? What about Rylan Lamb and Case Key, 130? We only have 6 to go. Rylan Lamb, Case Key. We're going to do that. All right, let's go to Rylan Lamb, Case Key, 130. Floyd Fain, Caleb Hendricks, second out at 112. Floyd Fain and Caleb Hendricks, 112 next. Going to be no time. Here's Floyd Fain, Caleb Hendricks, 112. 5 to rope. 5 to rope. And we'll just ease into it. Last call for entries. They lock it down, 7 and 41, 7-4-1. Let's go to Paul Leaves. It'll be Joseph Parks, Paul Leaves, 125. Creed Kaysen and Shea Carroll at 127. I see Travis. Travis, you and Nikki are going to be 2 away. Take your time. Matter of fact, Travis, you tell me when you're ready. You got it. Creed and Shea at 127. No problems there. It's going to be here 801. 801. It'll be Creed and Shea 127. Travis and Nikki, Rylan and Dustin, and then we'll drag.
You remember that night we went?
It's Creed and Shea. Travis Brown, Nikki Northcott at 128 going to be next. Going to be no time. No time. Let's go to Travis Brown, Nikki Northcott, 128. Rylan Richmond, Dustin Davis, and then we'll drag. Rylan and Dustin next.
Will you last call this number 10?
They're going to be here no time. Last call on the 10. Last call. It's Rylan and Dustin, 129.
Jasper Whipple back to the entry office.
Jasper Whipple, go to the entry office. Jasper Whipple. We got 1 to go. Rylan Richmond, Dustin Davis. Last call in the city of Stephenville. 10-5, 19 and under. Last call. Here's your final team to rope. It's Ryland Richmond, Dustin Davis, 129. Ropers, again, thanks for coming and being ready. Open ropers, thank you for dedicating your skills right here with us. Going to be no time. Current cut is a 1566. That can change. We'll bring the tractor in and drag it up. Last call for entries in that 19 and under. City of Stephenville, 10-5 handicap. We'll be back with a short round after the drag.
We will kick it off here with 1, Sierra McKinney and Dylan Graham, 744. 2, Hudson Wood, Mike Cox. Team is Spoon, 1108. 1852. Let's go to 2, Hudson Wood, White Cox, 878. 4, Hannah Mendenhall and Carson Johnson. Team is Spoon, 750. 1628. It's got a 4, Hannah Mendenhall, Carson Johnson with 1242. 5, Alonzo and Tyler. 6, Collier Cowdery and Douglas Rich. Team is Smooth, 816. 2058. Let's go to 5, Alonzo Navidad and Tyler Worley with an 854. 6, Collier Cowdery, Douglas Rich. Team is +5, 1277. 2131. It's got a 6, Collier Cowdery, Douglas Rich, 772. Team is +5, 1230. 2002. Let's go to 11, Eduardo Alvarez and Dustin Davis, the 797. No time. Let's go to 13, Fisher McKinney and Blaine Vick with a 656. All right, so we'll get 13, Fisher McKinney, Blaine Vick with a 656. Then 14, Kel Clements, Jonathan Torres second out.
Dougie here.
Team is smooth, 718. 1374. Let's go to 14, Cal Clements, Jonathan Torres, 826. 15, Silvano Alves and Tyler Worley. Team is smooth, 817. 1643. Let's go to 15, Silvano and Tyler Worley with an 888. Collier and Dillon, you guys can write in. Team is smooth, 881. 1769. Let's go to 17, Collier, Cowdery, and Dillon with 1295. You know, time. Let's go to 19, Braden and Denton Dunning. I know you're coming from the main arena. All right, 19, Braden and Dent with an 838, then 21, Hudson Wood and Jake Long. Team is 722. 1560, that second call right now. 21, Hudson Wood, Jake Long with 729. Team is smooth, 664. 1393, that's second call right now. Let's go to 23, Heath and Zane with the 654. 24, Rance York and Ryan Cox. Team is +5, 1178. 1832. Let's go to 24, Ranch York, White Cox, the 656. Team is 770. 1426, that's third call right now. All right, we'll get 26, Cal Clements, Wesley Thorpe, 753. Team is 705. 1458, that's fourth right now. This is 29. Zach Sutton, Douglas Rich with a 588. Then we're going to get 30. Kobe Bowden and Tyler Worley second out. Time. Let's go to 30, Kobe Bowden and Tyler Worley at the 12:51. 31, Skylar McKinney, Den Bunning. 32, Cameron Sims and Shay Carroll. Team is Smith, 884. 2135. Let's go to 31, Skylar McKinney, Den Dunning with 785. 32, Cameron Sims, Shay Carroll. 34, Bryson Sprouse and Dustin Davis. Time. Let's go to 32, Cameron Sims, Shay Carroll with 763. 34, Bryson Sprouse, Dustin Davis. 35, Henry Townsend and Caleb Hendricks. Team is 876. 1639. Let's go to 34, Bryson Sprouse, Dustin Davis, the 12-10. 35, Henry Townsend, Caleb Hendricks. Team estimated 628. 1838, that's 11th right now. Let's go to 35. Henry Townsend, Caleb Hendricks, the 798. Team estimated 644. 1442, that's 4th right now. Let's go to 38. Trip Ferris, Blaine Dick with an 876. You know, time. All right, 40, Peyton Evans, Douglas Rich with the 1248. So this is 40, Peyton Evans, Douglas Rich, 1248. Then we'll get 12, Heath Hammerstrom and Wyatt Cox, second out. Team is smooth. 593. 1841. All right, let's go to 12, Heath and Wyatt. Now, healers, help your headers. Go ahead and get them steers out, please. We don't want any disasters. So, I know, but go ahead and help your headers. So everybody out the back. Everybody will go out the back. Everybody out the back of the arena. Everybody out the back. Keep it safe and fair for everybody. We do want to keep it safe and fair for everybody, so everybody out the back. Everybody out the back. Time. All right, that was 12. Back in order now at 41. Brendan Andrew, Dylan Graham, 1263, 42, Sierra McKinney, and Paul Eves. So again, guys, I know it's tempting to come back up, but we do want to keep this safe and fair for everybody, so we're just going to have a universal rule, everybody out the back. Team is +5, 1678. 2941. Still no cut ropers. All right, let's go to 42. Sierra McKinney, Paul Eves, the 1223, 43, Ryder and Hunter. Team is smooth, 922. 2145. All right, ropers, I've got 20 in there right now, so cut is a 2941. Cut 2941. Let's go to 43, Ryder and Hunter Cook with an 882. 45, Kobe Bowden, Jake Long. Time. Let's go to 45, Kobe Bowden, Jake Long with 1197. Team is smooth, 804. 2001. Cut now is a 2145. Now, Jake, next time, help your header get those steers out, please. Guys, I know it's tempting to come back, but we want to keep it safe and fair, so don't abandon those headers, please, guys. All right, 52, John Colvin and Douglas Rich, 759. So this is 52, John and Douglas, 759. So this is 52, John and Douglas, 759, and 53, Skylar McKinney and Paul Eves, second out. Team is 748. 15:07, that's sixth right now. Cut 21:35. Let's go to 53, Scully and Paul with 774. Time. Let's go to 54. Warner Ryan, Hunter Cook with the 794. Then we'll get 55, Braden Wimberly and Shay Carroll. Team history, 933. 1727, that's 11th right now, 2131 cut. Let's go to 55, Braden Wimberly, Shay Carroll with an 805. Smooth, 1059. 1864, that's in there, 2058 cut. All right, they're done over there. We'll drag over here, possibly, and then we'll go into rotation 2. So that ends rotation 1. I'm going to drag over there, and then we'll go into rotation 2. That's it. They're done. We're done for rotation 1. So we'll get Hannah and Levi first. 1254. So Hannah, put that steer away. Levi, you can come back, and we'll get you another one. So put that one away, Hannah, and then you can come back up. So do we have Cannon? Okay. All right, so let's get Cannon Calkins and Levi Lord. So it's going to be 51. Cannon and Levi with 752. Beginner time. Levi, you can come back up. All right, so we'll get 61. Hannah and Levi, 1254, whenever you're ready. I know you're coming back up. Team Smith, 795. Good job. 2049. 2049, you guys are the cut. Cut is a 2049. All right, let's go to 67. Sam Wynn and Zane Pratt with 650. 68, Hagen Hill, Dustin Davis. Team Smith, 916. 1566. All right, let's get this back in cleared out. 2002 is the cut. 1566 is in there about 8th. All right, hold up, guys, till we get this back in cleared out. So hold up. All right. 68, Hagen Hale, Dustin Davis, then 897. 69, Cade Russo, Tanner Thomason. 70, Culture Sellers, and Case Key. Team History, 758. 1655, that's 12th right now, 2001 cut. It's got a 69, Cade Russo, Tanner Thomason, 763, 70, Culture Sellers, Case Key, 71, Roxy and Nikki. Team History, 754. 1517, that's 7th cut, 1864. All right, as soon as the arena's clear, 70, Culture Sellers, Case Key with 752. 71, Roxy and Nikki. 72, Slade Lord and Caleb Hendricks. Be no time. Let's go 71, Roxy Fitzgerald, Nikki Northcott with an 830. 72, Slade Lord, Caleb Hendricks, and then 63, Sloan and Douglas third out. Time. Let's go to 72, Slade Lord and Caleb with 687, then 63, Sloan and Douglas. Then we'll get 74, Carson Frost and Jonathan third out. Time. Well, let's go to 63, Sloan and Douglas. You guys are 725. Then we'll get 74, Carson and Jonathan. Team estimate 759. Guys are 1484. 1484, that's sixth right now. 1852 cut. Let's go to 74, Carson Frost, Jonathan Torres. 728, 77, Roper Boggs and Shay Carroll. Time. Let's go to 77, Roper Boggs, Shay Carroll with 1273, 78, Timothy Spiller and Zane Pratt. Be ready. Time. Let's go to 78, Timothy Spiller, Zane Pratt with 746, 79, Randy Littrell, Dustin Davis, 80, Walter Davis, White Cox. Time. Let's go to 79, Randy Littrell, Dustin Davis at 798, 80, Walter Davis, White Cox, 81, Kid Russo and Jake Long. Team Smooth, 795. 1593, that's 11th right now, cut 1841. It's got 80, Walker Davis and Ryan Cox, 1113, 81, Kid Russo, Jake Long, 83, Fisher McKinney and Denton Dunning. Time. It's got 81, Kid Russo, Jake Long with 678. 83, Fisher McKinney and Denton Dunning. Team Misfit, 622. 13 flat. That's high call right now. Cut 1838. It's got 83, Fisher McKinney, Denton Dunning with 712. 84, Remy Wells, Tyler Worley. Time. It's got 84, Remy Wells, Tyler Worley with 1025. 86, Briar Dry, Levi Lord, second out. Team has fan 861. 1886, a little too long. Cut is an 1838. Let's go to 86, Briar Dry, Levi Lord with 1268. 88, Slade Lord and Nikki Northcott, second out. And time. Let's go to 88, Slade Lord and Nikki with 787. All right, so this will be 88, Slade and Nikki with 787. After this team, we'll get 82, Tegan and Caleb, second out. Team S5, 630. 1417. That's fourth right now, 1832 cut. Let's go to 82, Tegan and Caleb with 764. Then we'll get 87, Stratton James, Shea Carroll. Be on our time. Let's get 87, Stratton James, Shea Carroll with 1299. Short go cut is at 1832. Team S 687. 1986, a little too long. Cuts in 1832. We'll go to 95, Trevor Lawrence, Paul Eves, the 910. Cut is an 1832. Team is smooth, 1001, 1911, and that's a little too long. Cuts an 1832. We're at 98, Braden Wimberly, Nikki Northcott with 1150. So 98, Braden and Nikki with 1150. 100, Walker Davis, Wesley Thorpe, second out. Time. Let's go to 100, Walker and Wesley. Now, Nikki, make sure that steer goes out. Make sure that steer goes out, please. I know with these headers, healers, don't abandon your headers. I promise they'll pick you up in the main arena, but don't abandon these headers, please. So 100, Walker and Wesley with a 629. Then we'll get 92, Roper Boggs and Caleb Hendricks. Team is smooth, 690. Guys are at 1319. That's second call, 1769 cut. Let's go 92, Roper Boggs and Caleb Hendricks with the 618. And 101, Micah and Jake Long. Team is +5, 1084. Now Caleb out the back. Caleb out the back, out the back. Don't abandon these headers. Everybody out the back. Makes your total of 1702. 1702, that's in there still. Cut 1727. All right, let's go to 101. Micah and Jake Long with 623. 103, Bitten Bell and Ditton Dunning. Team S5, 669. 1292, that's high call right now. 1702 cut. All right, let's go to 103. Bitten Bell, Ditton Dunning with 1108. 104, Cade Fain and Tyler Worley second out. It is cowboy attire, dress code, ropers. Dress code is in full effect. Team is smooth, 666. 1774, it's a little too long. 1702 is the cut. Let's go to 104, Cade Fain, Tyler Worley, 795. 105, Caden Stein and Paul Eves. Team is plus 5 from 1186. 1981. Cut is a 1702. Let's go to 105, Caden Stein, Paul East, 1126. 107, Ryan Kendall and Shay Carroll. Man, time. Let's go to 107, Randall Kendall, Shay Carroll with an 840. 108, Creed and Nikki. Piano time. Let's go to 108. Greg Gayson and Nikki Northcott with 637. 109, Harding McMillan and Dustin Davis. 110, Cole Lewis and Wesley Thorpe. Team is smooth, 8 flat. Guys are 1437, 1437, that's 8th right now, 1655 cut. Let's go to 109, Harding McMillan and Justin Davis, 7 flat, 110, Cole Lewis, Wesley Thorpe. No time. It's going to 110, Cole Lewis, Wesley Thorpe at the 9:58. Darn it, guys. No time. Here, 116, Ronald Richmond, Levi Lord, 12:21. Get you guys. Okay. All right, 102, Cole Henderson, Caleb Hendricks, 7:14. We'll get you guys. You can write in. Cole and Caleb, 7:14. Team Smith, 8:30. Make shuttle 15:44. 15:44, that's 14th. Cut 16:43. All right, what about 116? Rylan and Levi with 12:21. Team Smith, 9:58. 21:79. That's a little too long. Cut 16:43. All right, 117, Travis Brown, Shea Carroll with an 8:11. So this will be Travis and Shea. Did we lose Shea? He went back. Oh. All right, what about 119, Benton Bell and Dustin Davis? 749. All right, so 119, Benton Bell, Dustin Davis, 749. Look at you guys. All right, 119, Benton Bell, Dustin Davis, 749. Then 120, Carson Frost and Wesley Thorpe, second out. Team Smith, 667. Guys are 14-16. That's sixth right now. 1639 cut. Let's go to 120, Carson Frost, Wesley Thorpe at the 707. Team Smith, 636. Guys are 1343. That's fourth right now. Cut 1628. $115, Cole Henderson and Paulese, the 725. Team SV, 725. 1450. Talk about consistent, guys. 725, 725. Nice job. 1450, that is 12th right now. Cut is a 1593. All right, 117, Travis Brown, Shea Carroll with an 811. Then we'll try to get 122, Cade Fade and Caleb Hendricks if you're here. T-minus 7:03. You guys are 15-14, 15-14, that's 16th right now. 50 and 66 cut. All right, let's go get 122, Cade and Caleb. Caleb may have gone back. It's okay, he probably went back. What about 124, Hardy Mayo and Tyler Worley?
Hey, Brady, is Jonathan Torres still in the cut?
$15.66 is the cut. So this is Hardy and Tyler with 12-14. Team is plus 5, 13-63. 25-77. That's a little too long. 50 and 66 cut. Let's go to 126. Warner Ryan Levi Lord with an 858. Team is 718. 1576. That's a little too long. 1566 cut. All right, and now you're coming from the main arena. We'll get 112. Floyd Fain and Caleb Hendrick with a 741. So 112, Floyd Fain, Caleb Hendrick, 741. You know, time. All right, let's go to 125, Joseph Parks, Paul Eves, then 801. So last call here on entries for that 10 and a half. So last call here on entries for that 10 and a half. They're closing those books. Team is 782. Paul, make sure that steer goes out, please. 1583, and that's a little too long. 1566 cut. No time. All right, that's it. That's all. Back to the main arena. Cut is a 1566. Cut is a 1566.
Ropers, as we get ready here, I'm going to give you the order in which you'll rope, and then we'll talk about the money. We're bringing in the top 20 back. We whittled it down from 130 here in this Pro-Am. Your 20th callback is Sam Winden and Zane Pratt with a 1566. 19th callback is Braden Stroder and Denton Dunning. 18th call is going to be Cole Henderson and Caleb Hendricks with a 1544. 17th call, Cade Russo and Tanner Tomlinson. 16th callback is Travis Brown, Shea Carroll. 15th high, John Cole, Van Loan, Douglas Rich. 14th callback, Sloan Weishauer, Douglas Rich. Your 13th high going to be K.O. Clements, Wesley Thorpe. 12th is Cole Henderson, Paul Eves with a 14 and 50. Your top 11, that's Henry Townsend and Caleb Hendricks. Your top 10, Creed Crayson and Nikki Northcott. 9th high call is going to be Rance York and Wyatt Cox. 8th is Slade Lord and Nikki Northcott. As we go to your top 7, that's Benton Bell, Dustin Davis. 6 is Hudson Wood, Jake Long. Top 5 is going to be Fisher McKinney and Blaine Vick with a 13 and 74. Your 4th high callback is Carson Frost, Wesley Thorpe. 3rd high is going to be Walker Davis, Wesley Thorpe with a 13-19. 2nd callbacks, Cade Russo and Jake Long with a 13 flat. And the high callback, Micah Carney and Jake Long with a 12 and 92. That's your order. Let's talk about the money. We are going to be paying 7 monies in the average. We'll be paying a fast time not placing in the average, and that's worth $750. As we take a look at 7th, that'll split 1,030. 6th, 1,440. 5th is 1,860. 4th, 2,480. 3rd is $3,300. 2nd, $4,340. And 1st, $6,260. Ropers here in the short round, get them straight and get them tight. Be sure that flag is dropped before you let go of your dallies. With that said, welcome to the short go-round. It's Sam Winden and Zane Pratt. Here's your top 20 to battle it out. Now, Ropers, I know you hear the music, but do you dance? Let's see who's going to dance. 1566 all the way to the pay window. Texas for Sam Winden, Arizona, Zane Pratt. They asked the field flagger to move on up. And I said, hey, we're going for it. If you ain't first or last, if you ain't going left, you ain't going fast. Here we go. Time to go fast and go left. Here comes Sam Winden and Zane Pratt. 1566, high calls a 1292. Not many room for errors right here. Yeah, he said, yeah, move on over. Yep, I'm going to be here no time. How you doing? How's your mom and them? It's going to be Braden and Denton. Here's your top 19. How's your mom and them doing? It's going to be Braden and Denton right now. Anderson and Hendricks at 18. 17 is going to be 2 away. Murrieta and Surprise. Stroder and Dunning. Here's your top 19. All right, guys, here we go. Going for the gusto. Braden, Denton, the boys in blue, getting them 2, 6 and 47. 2207. Now we're having some fun. Cole Henderson, Caleb Hendricks, top 18 with a 1544. We do say thank you to friends that Succeed. Stop by. They're giving giveaways every day. Succeed is on site. Be sure to check out their booth. Ask about the Succeed Challenge. Cole Henderson's out of Missouri. Caleb Hendricks out of Nevada. They're 1544. That last team kind of changed it up a little bit. We are still paying 7 monies. But you got to push it. And they're pushing it. They're pushed it to the limits, and they broke it. And they're going to be here 11 and 10 with a barrier. 11 and 10. 26 and 54, that's second. Cade Russo. You better watch this little header out of Florida. Teamed up with Tanner Tomlinson. 15-17. This could be fast. They're clean. A barrier gives them 5. They're going to be 10 and 69. They ran that red light. They're 25 and 86. That's second. Let's go to Travis Brown, Riverside, California. Shay Carroll out of Stephenville, Texas, your NFR qualifier. You got you, retired MMA mixed martial artist right here on the front side. All 6'7" of this guy right here out of Riverside, California. West Coast dreaming. Shay Carroll. Oh, no, boys. We're going to be no time. No time. Let's go now to John Cole Van Loan. Douglas Rich. Here's your top 50. About to be rowdy. Get ready to go here. 15:07 on 2. Board to Ark, Missouri. Weatherford for Dougie. Douglas. Loving it. 7:35. Second with a 22:42. He's coming back. Yeah, he's coming back. Sloan and Dougie. He says, I'm coming back with a 1-2 step. 1484. He dances. 7 and 22. Here's Sloan and Douglas. Clements and Thorpe second out. Here's your top 14. Here comes South Dakota. Oh, Dougie. They're going to be cleaned by a barrier. That's the heel barrier. 10 and 57. They're 25-41. That is third. Let's go to Cale Clements, Wesley Thorpe. 14:58 on 2. Here's your top 13. Cale Clements comes us out of Huntsville, Texas. Wesley Thorpe, Throckmorton, now Stephenville. Brings several gold buckles with him. 7 and 48. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's go to your top 12. Cole Henderson and Paul Eves. With a 14 and 50. They're the team to rope. They got to be a 7:56. Between this team, they hold 11 NFR qualifications and 2 world titles. Between the two of them. Hey, boys, you're doing good. 697. Good roping, Cole. 2147. How about number 1? Let's go to Henry Townsend, Caleb Hendricks. Here's your top 11 with a 1442. They could be a 704. This gets fun now. It gets a little serious. You see, nobody's smiling, nobody's laughing or high-fiving. There's 11 to go. We're paying 7 monies. 6 of those average holes have been filled of the 7. There's going to be no time. No time. We'll go to Arizona, Prescott. It's Creed, Kaysen, and Nicky Northcott. The top 10 with a 1437, 709 is what they need. Here comes Creed. Trouble on the head side here in the short round. They're going to take a shake of that flag. They are no time. Let's go to Ranch York and Wyatt Cox. Here's your top 9. Cisco, Texas. Bluffdale, Texas. Ranson Wyatt with a 1426. 7 and 20 to shoot him to the top of the pack. We've got 9 to rope here. Sev Judgment Day bringing you the World Youth Team Roping and Breakaway Roping Championships. Check them out. Sev's Judgment Day. 7 and 24. 21.50 puts him number 1. Let's go to Slade Lord. Nikki Northcott. Top 8. They come in here with a 14-17 on 2. 7 and 29 puts them number 1, but does not guarantee him a check. And this is a tough field to roping. We're paying 7, their 8th callback, 7.29 to put them number 1, but does not guarantee him a check. So all we're asking for is all you got. Here's your top 8. Slade Lord comes to us out of Lamar, Colorado. Here we go, Slade. We got one of the best in the business right here. Future's looking bright. They're going to be clean with a barrier 10 and 78. They're 24.95. That's 5th, guys. That barrier gets us. Let's go to Benton Bell and Dustin Davis. Here's your top 7. Now we're talking guarantees. They're 14-16, 730 or better, guaranteed money. Thank you to our friends at Best Ever Saddle Pads. Stop by and check them out. Best Ever. Oh, no, Dustin. No whammy, no whammy. We hit us a whammy. Got to be no time. Let's go to the top 6. Hudson Wood and Jake Long. Jake Long's got 3 of the callbacks of the top 6. Jake Long bringing our amateurs looking to go to the pay window. Hudson Wood, Buffalo, Texas. 753 for a chance at 6,200 with Jake Long. They got him a clean start. Here we go. Jake Long says, I like it like that. $702, number 1. They're 20.95. Fisher and Blaine, McKinney and Vick. Top 5. Missouri and Texas with a 13.74. We got Tyann Clements bringing you the tunes. Mixing it. This one's stirred. Darn it. Oh, they're going to be clean here, but a barrier. 10.21. Darn barrier. 23.95 puts them 6th. We got 4 to go. Carson Frost and Wesley Thorpe. 13.43. Wesley Thorpe with several gold buckles. 3 of them. And we like to fire it up. 5 and 94, 1937 on 3. Good rope in there, Carson. Let's go to Walker Davis, Georgia. Oh, Walker. I only had to see Walker go once, and I seen all I needed to see. This guy could put the weld on him and then handle him with finesse. Here comes Walker Davis out of Georgia. Wesley Thorpe, 6.17. And then it's the top 2. Oh, no. The well didn't stick, and the buzz got us, boys. There's going to be no time. Let's go to your top 2. Cade Russo out of Florida, another great header here. Teamed up with a champ. It's Jake Long. You win a gold buckle and all your horses turn the same color. Here we go. We got a lot of gold right here, boys. A lot of gold. They are 6 and 85. That's 2nd. 1985. Micah Kearney, Jake Long. I'm telling you, everything's turned to gold. Gold buckle dreams, gold buckle horses. They bring all the gold to the warehouse. $12.92, $6.44 for the big win. Can we stay golden? I love gold. 8 and 54. That's going to put them 21-46. That is fourth. Fourth, a win of the rope, and Carson Frost and Wesley Thorpe with a 1937. They'll take the victory lap. They'll interview themselves. They're $6,260 to the good. Second is going to be Cade Russo and Jake Long with a 1985. That's worth $4,340. Third is Hudson Wood, Jake Long with a 20 and 95. That's good for $3,300. Fourth is Micah Kearney and Jake Long, 21 and 46 for $2,480. Fifth is Cole Henderson and Paul Eves, 21-47 for $1,860. Sixth, Ranch York Wyatt Cox with a 2150. That's good for $1,440. Seventh is Braden Struder and Denton Dunning, 2207 for $1,030. And the fast time not placing, that's John Cole Van Loan and Douglas Rich, 7 and 35. They'll win $750. Carson Frost and Wesley Thorpe, your Sendero Pro-Am champions. Congratulations.
All right, guys, we're here with the Pro-Am winner, Carson Frost, Wesley Thorpe. Carson, you sure did make him look good out there.
No, I just turned the cow.
Yeah, I've been trying to talk this guy into catching 2 feet for a while, and it looked like you really pulled through for him.
Oh, yeah.
Wesley, do you ever get tired of winning?
Man, that's a hard thing that gets old, but it hasn't been the best lately, so my man might have pulled us out of a slump right there.
Yeah, I think today's the day for us, man. Good roping, 19 on 3. That was a pretty different setup for you guys, actually roping behind a real barrier. Do y'all rope behind a barrier very often like that?
No, just up there in Arizona, it's usually World Series barriers.
Well, that was our goal, is to progress the sport, and doing that, having a real barrier up for you guys, man. You handled it great. Congratulations. You got your buckle, you got your scooter, and good job talking Wesley into catching 2 feet.